Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Big Podcast Network. This is The Gradient Show. You're stuck with me this week, unfortunately, because Tom hasn't watched what we're about to talk about, and he doesn't want to get spoiled. So he's not even in the room. So I could say whatever the hell I'd like, and he would definitely find out because he watches everything. I'm joined with Ronnie, as per usual, and we're going to be talking about the Superman movie that's just come out.
Superman.
Never doing that again.
Christ, on a bike.
Anyway, shall we do a quick non-spoiler review from each of us?
Just do like a sentence, I think.
Yeah, sentences. So after you, mate. You go first.
Good start. Upwards and onwards. That's what I think.
And I'm going to say it felt more authentic than what we've seen in the past, and had some really cool... The visual effects were impeccable. And there was one other thing I wanted to say.
I feel like they chose specific source material and stuck to it very heavily.
Yeah, 100%. No, this ain't some kind of weird Elseworlds take on Superman. This is Superman as we should be seeing him, and excited. I'm excited for the future based on this movie, which I think is what everyone wanted.
Yeah. There's a lot of like people saying it feels like a comic book because the amount of like extra characters you get in it just randomly popping up and stuff.
Yeah.
And James Gunn's always said that he's trying to implement that in everything he's doing, whether it's like an animated one where it's the same actor voice in it and coming into it and stuff like that.
Yeah, agreed.
And he shows that in this film.
Agreed. Right, this is your spoiler warning. Heads up, if you watch any further, you will get spoiled for the Superman movie. This is your official warning. I don't want to see any complaining in the comments about it being spoiled for you. You have been warned. And also, why would you click on a video about the Superman movie if you haven't already seen it? Go watch it, then come back and watch the rest. Okay?
Or just keep watching it for the retention rate.
Or press pause, go watch it, and then come back. Then we keep the retention.
Or just keep the play button on, keep watching it, put the phone to the side and watch it.
Yes, that.
And then watch it again, because then it gets watched twice.
Nice. Yeah, spoiler warning done. This was a fun movie.
I was very, yeah.
I don't even know where to start. How about surprise cameo? You know what I'm going to say?
No, I don't.
Do you not?
No, because I feel like I knew all of them, so I don't know what one's surprising.
Well, not surprised. I didn't expect it.
Oh, no, I do know. I do know.
You know, because I text you about it.
Yes, yeah.
Bradley Cooper as Jor-El was mental.
There was a weird rumour online saying that the second villain was going to be Jor-El. It's a weird rumour.
Well, to be fair, he kind of was in a way. Well, not second villain, but he was an element in it.
A villain for the next film because of what happens in the film.
Oh yeah, because obviously we find out that the message that he gets sent to Earth with, half of it is kind of good, and that's what he bases it on. He doesn't have the second half, and when it gets kind of decrypted, because the engineer breaks into the kind of Fortress of Solitude, we find out that it's to conquer Earth and to take over, which was surprisingly the plot of Smallville season.
It is very linked to Smallville. It's very linked to Smallville,
which I love because that is my favorite TV show of all time.
Because Luthor Corp instead of Lex Corp as well.
Luthor Corp, yeah, exactly. And then also I like this version of Ma and Pa Kent. It's not Kevin. What was his name? Kevin, not Conroy. What's his name? Kevin. Rest in peace. Kevin.
I don't want to say the wrong name because I know it is the wrong name.
You know what I'm talking about. The guy who plays
is.
Pa Kent in the Superman movie we've just had. It's this dark and like tragic past. And I'm like, nah.
It's very Texas. Very Texas.
Very Texas. Very supportive. Give Superman that belief. You can believe that Superman was supposed to be this conqueror, but is this amazing person because of these two people.
Yeah, I feel like that rumoured Jor-El thing online, if they did that, it'd feel very like Invincible, where it's like he's had a human upbringing, but he's got another side that he doesn't want to come into.
I could still see them doing it though.
Maybe. I don't think it will, but maybe.
And also a chance to get Bradley Cooper in
a big role. Role. Yeah, I don't know.
I could see it happening, I'm not going to lie to you.
Potentially.
But
yeah.
What do we think of the CGI? Because I thought, as I said in the non-spoiler bit, I thought the kind of design was pretty impeccable.
I know where people are coming from where they say it's rubbish, because I do get it. But I'd also say it's just... I feel like it's the same throughout. There's no like point where it's like it's deviated from the quality that it was before. And I think all CGI was good, in my opinion. It was good. I think the fact that Crypto was CGI the whole time is pretty impressive.
I wouldn't have told you that. See, from looking at it, from watching the film, I would not have said that it was CGI the whole time.
It was CGI the whole time. Yeah.
It looked very, very real. I like that they didn't just go with the normal breed of dog. It felt a bit more grounded that way.
As James Gunn does as well. He incorporates his own life into it. That's his dog.
That's his dog, yeah.
It's his dog.
And I think it was fun. Like, sometimes when they change things unnecessarily, it can kind of negatively impact the film because it's like humans.
Yeah,
racing.
I think it will get to a point with James Gunn where that does happen because he is doing it a lot, but he does get away with it in this film.
But I think, the dog is fine. I think it's cool, it's fun. I like the personality. The dog's personality shines through rather
very good
than anything else. And the fact that he's just constantly beating on everyone, it's like, oh, for God's sake.
And they've made it make sense as well because it's not actually his dog, it's Supergirl's dog.
Which we'll come on to in a second. That was another cool cameo. But also it's like, he can't control it. And that is the case with most dog owners.
Yeah.
They're always just running rampant. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, when they're young dogs, they're going mental.
100%. What do we think of the main villain?
I thought Luce was perfect. I thought he was bang on. I thought it was very good. I always knew.
Great job.
Nicholas Hoult going into it, I always knew, like, he's a great actor.
Yeah.
He'll do it.
And he's been in this kind of industry before. He knows how to work on superhero 100%. Films. Does a very good job of Lex. Lex doesn't have to be nuts. Like
he is nuts in it.
He is nuts, but if you remember Jesse Eisenberg's take, he was absolutely cuckoo birds nuts.
Yeah.
This is not nuts in terms of crazy. He is just devoted to hating this person. You can feel the kind of deep seething hate coming through, and also the relentless intelligence and all those kind of like fighting moves that he trains into the other guy. Like the kind of dedication to hating this one guy. And I'm like, why?
I think they've come around. Yeah, I think they've come around to a cycle now where we were used to having like complex villains with like this backstory, like they are actually a good person, but they have this motivation or something. Lex Luthor's just a hater. He is just a hater, and they stuck to it, and I'm just glad they did because it's just
because
it sets up for more as well.
You can hate.
You're allowed to hate him.
Based on what he's done in this movie, it makes you want to hate him.
It helps a lot that it was 3 years into him being Superman as well. It helps. It helps a lot more.
Yeah,
they should have done Origin. They were right to not do an Origin.
Yeah, they didn't need to. We've seen it all before, and it feels like you can watch. Like I say, it feels like Smallville. You could go and watch Smallville and come out of it and watch this film, and you know everything. There's nothing else you need to know. There are other things to lean on. What do we think of this universe's Ultraman? Because they've deviated a little bit. Because obviously in the comic books, Ultraman is another Earth Superman who is.
I think it's fine. Don't think there's anything wrong with it.
It's kind of a combination of Ultraman and Bizarro in a way.
I would have said it's kind of, to me, when I was watching, I'm not like I don't know everything about DC, but I would have said it felt like Connor Kent, kind of, without the flying. Because it's the same concept. It's Lex Luthor making a clone.
Yeah, it's Lex Luthor cloning Superman. He makes Connor Kent. He makes Bizarro in some instances as well. This is just. It felt. That's the only kind of criticism I'd give, is that he did feel a bit bland, because obviously there's no.
It's very quickly done.
There's no speaking, and it isn't like Bizarro where it's like a deformity. It just looks like Superman with long hair who doesn't say anything.
Yeah.
And I feel like there could have been a bit more character development there.
I also think it is a good follow-up to go into Superboy for another film, because Lex Luthor's not perfected the clone because it's stupid. So listen to what he says. So he's going to try and clone him completely. And
then he becomes young, and then you can go into Superboy. Yeah. I'd like to see that character done well. Obviously, Injustice is the best version of Superboy. I'd love to see that done properly. But obviously, at the end, we do get to see a little Supergirl come in.
I think she'll be really good.
Is it Millie Alcock?
Millie Alcock.
Drunk Supergirl is not what I was expecting.
Yeah.
But was done quite well.
I think she'll be really good. I'm really excited for that. I think she'll be really good.
People always think Supergirl is... When people think of Supergirl who haven't really read the comic books, they think of, obviously, the Supergirl TV show. Mm-hmm. And that is very much a Superman TV show from a female perspective, because they couldn't get the rights to Superman.
Yeah.
Same way Green Arrow was Batman. And that is very red, white and blue, loving the world, saving people. And actually, in the comic books, she's a very complicated character who has a lot of emotions. Like there's a running comic books where she gets a Red Lantern ring because she's angry at everything. Like, this is a complicated character, and I feel like
isn't there like a Supergirl in Crisis on Infinite Earths? She's the one that's with where it's called their version of the Watcher, where it is the Monitor.
Is that Supergirl?
I think that's Supergirl.
It is.
It's a version of Supergirl.
In one of them, it is. Yeah, I forget. That's the recent animated film. Yeah, I know what you mean. I think in the comic books, it's not. It's the one from the DC.
Or it's like
the TV show one.
I can't remember.
What's her name? Lila.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
Doesn't matter. Yeah, I think we'll get to see her going through the universe, not angry, upset, drinking, like just a complicated character finding herself and going down that road. And she's going to have a great relationship with Crypto. I can see that coming already. That's going to be great. Already in love with Crypto, despite the fact I hate dogs in real life.
I'm a dog person massively.
Okay, let's do
Top 3 characters.
Top 3 characters first. Okay, cool. Go on, you can go first then because you've got it ready.
So I don't even know if Superman gets into my top 3. I'm not even joking.
Right. Okay. Cool.
In no particular order, I think it's I think it's Lois.
Yeah.
I think it's Lex Luthor, and I think Mr. Terrific. I think Mr. Terrific might be my favourite character in the film.
Okay. Interesting.
I think he's brilliant.
What is so great about him, in your opinion?
I just think he was done perfectly. The suit's great. He comes off very funny, but he's also like, you can tell when he walks in, he's the smartest guy in the room, and that's what he should be.
Yeah, agreed.
So yeah, and
you got to rank him though. I think you got to rank him.
Oh, for God's sake! If I'm going off of just non-bias, I'd have said Lex, Lois, Mr. Terrific. But if I'm being biased, I'd say Lex second, Lois third. I think Lois is definitely like a big highlight because she's really good in it, and she gives a good like relationship with Superman.
Yeah, she's done a lot better in this film, in my opinion, than it has been done recently. I liked what was it, Amy Adams? Amy Adams?
Amy Adams.
Yeah, I liked her take on Lois Lane in those films. But I think the Daily Planet crew were done better in this film. More I think
accurate. The Daily Planet was perfect. I just don't think they put
Perry
it wrong.
White, Jimmy Olsen done properly. He was a lot
more involved than a lot of people would have thought.
Yeah,
a lot more involved.
But he is Jimmy Olsen. Like Jimmy Olsen from the last film was literally just in it for like 2 minutes and he gets shot in the face. Like, come on, this is actual Jimmy Olsen, like Superman's best friend, supporting the good reporter, like that kind of stuff. Yeah. My top 3. Let's go. Metamorpho gets in there in third, in my opinion.
Fair. I was thinking about him just as you were saying, top 3.
A character who really got me in the feels.
He felt very human.
What did you think of his kid?
I don't know, it's just a baby.
It looked like, I didn't know, but it looked like a little Martian.
No.
Which is why I was thinking John. But
No chance.
It's definitely not him, is it?
No, because it shows his partner in the film, doesn't it?
Does it?
And it's a human, I think. Yeah.
Where?
When he sat watching the TV when he puts the flag up. In a
I think I must have looked up at that bit because I don't remember that.
I'm pretty sure his partner was there. I think.
Damn.
I think.
I'm going to have to go back and rewatch.
That's definitely an I think. I could definitely be wrong.
Maybe it is. Or maybe it's adopted. I don't know. I wasn't sure about what that was, but we'll figure that out.
He also joined the Justice Gang.
Justice Gang, yeah. I think that makes a lot of sense. Although we're going to rename that, hopefully.
Yeah.
At least soon.
Well, no, that won't be League. That would be...
Society. That would be Society. And then Superman will form his own thing. Yeah. I'd honourable mention Guy Gardner.
I really like Guy Gardner.
I like Nathan Fillion in all this shit. Like, it's just...
I thought he was good.
Yeah.
I was expecting to not like him.
Second Lois, I think it's going to have to be, again, just done properly.
Yep.
Do I put him first? I think I'm going to have to. Yeah, Lex Luthor first. Done. There's a reason why he's the most paid actor in this film. Nicholas Hoult is just great. Don't mess around with all this kind of like...
It's the scene as well. It goes 1A, 1A, 1A.
Probably you can feel the fury behind it.
And then it's 1A, so it's the first thing he thinks of to kill Superman. Just punch him in the face. That's another one hater move. It's such a hated thing to do.
God. But yeah, Mr. Terrific was good as well. Hawk Girl didn't do a hell of a lot in this film for me, but...
I don't think you need to.
They might come back to her.
They're in Peacemaker. They'll be in a lot of stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Like that character will get a lot of screen time. Oh, surprise cameo we forgot to mention. Peacemaker just rocks up in an interview. Mad.
I don't even remember that.
Yeah, he was being interviewed on that show that Lex Luthor was on about Superman's message.
Yeah, I probably forgot
I completely forgot. I forgot about it as well. But I was just, as we were mentioning Peacemaker. Yeah, John Cena's in this film.
I've no recollection of that at all.
Yeah. Should we do least favourite moment?
Favourite moment was the Lex Luthor going 1A, 1A, 1A. That was really good. Either that or the scene where Superman's with Pa Kent.
That hit me. That hit me in the field.
That was good. And then least favourite, don't know.
There's not a lot to hate in this film.
I'd say like this. Yeah, this is what I mean. When we get to like the rating of the film, it was like consistent throughout. There was no point where I was like, There were normally in films you get like their massive climax and then
drops off,
slowly drop off. With Superman, it just felt like that the whole time, and that can be a bad thing, but it's also like a good thing because it was like it felt like constantly at a good wave the whole time. It didn't feel like it was. It never felt like it was slowing down. It never felt like it sped up to me.
Yeah,
which is a good and bad thing, but yeah, I can't think of a bad moment.
So best moment. I'm going to go with where Metamorpho creates a sun in the cage to power him up, and he's able to burst out and save the kid. I like that scene. And then least favourite. Again, it's hard.
Really struggling.
There was one in my head, but I can't remember what it was now. I think maybe the fight scene between him and Lois Lane, where they're just kind of going at it. Like, I didn't enjoy that too much, but I get why it's important to the story.
Yeah,
like they were about to break up, and
I get if you don't like it, but there's a reason why they're having to. You need that conflict for
it's
it to make the relationship stronger.
But again, you kind of go into the start of the film and it's like they might break up, and then at the end it's like they're in love again. It's like.
I can't put out a scene where I'm like, I don't like this.
Honorable mention, best scene at the end. Obviously, they're kissing in the air, and it just pans to the outside, and it's fucking Perry White and Jimmy Olsen.
Oh yeah, they're dead. How long they've been dead for?
Fucking brilliant. Rating then.
We're doing
out of 5.
Out of 5.
Out of 5 stars.
I think this is slap bang 3.5 for me. I think it's spot on 3.5.
What have we said before?
What was the last film?
We need to get the door involved. We're getting a door. We are getting a door. I promise you we're getting a door. It's going to go right here. I just need to find a door. It's difficult to...
I don't know how it can be so difficult to get a door, but it is what it is. We need a fold-up door. I think that's what... That's probably the answer.
Yeah, fold-up.
I think 3.5 is pretty bang on for it, to be honest. I know that's like not outstanding, but it's still good. I think it's still good.
I'm gonna go 4 because I'm excited about what's coming forward. I think it's about there. It's not a perfect film. We compared it earlier to Iron Man 1, which is exactly what you want, right?
I also think like if I were to rewatch it, I don't like maybe now in my head I'm thinking 4, but I think if I rewatch it, it will go down, which is why I've said 3.5.
Yeah.
And I also think there's better films to come based on that. I think there's more complex films coming, I feel like.
It gets you excited for what's coming. It sets up a character who you can support throughout the franchise, and it kind of starts to build this universe and gets you excited. Okay, now I can't wait for the Green Lanterns TV series, for example.
Yeah.
Based
Have you seen
what
Nathan Fillion said about it as well?
No, what did he say?
So he said he spent no time with Hal Jordan, whoever that is, playing him.
I know who you mean. Yeah.
Don't know his name, know his face.
Kyle something, I think.
Oh, yeah, no, it's Kyle. Kyle. No, I don't know. Yeah. But he spends no time with him and all his time with Aaron Pierre, who's Hal Jordan. Not Hal Jordan.
No.
John Stewart. Got there eventually. Which is making me worried because I don't want them to kill off Hal Jordan, which is, I think, is a possibility.
I think they might parallax him.
Yeah, maybe. I want them to do Hal Jordan, but they're not going to do it.
He's not this universe's Green Lantern. They're going for Justice League Unlimited. They're going for that lineup.
Yeah, it's Aaron Pierre. It's definitely Aaron Pierre going to headline it because he's the bigger actor right
Until
now.
they do Kyle Rayner,
which won't happen. I don't think.
I think it will eventually.
Maybe in the show. I just don't think he'll be the main one.
No. I'm not talking this show. I'm talking in the future. I'm talking like a phase 2. They'll start to.
And also another question as well. Oh wait, no. Last thing about Nathan Fillion. He also said that's the most he's ever swore on any project ever.
Good. Great. That's what I want from him. Nathan Fillion's the best. Like, you just get him. That's what Guy Gardner is, right? He's the dick.
He doesn't do it. He doesn't do it in Superman at all. But that's because it's Superman.
Yeah, I was going to say it's difficult to do it.
Yeah. Another question as well is, who do you think the big bad of the saga is going to be?
Well, the first saga, Gods and Monsters. You'd think. I don't think it will be Darkseid the same way Thanos wasn't.
I think save Darkseid.
I think Darkseid needs to be saved
because it needs to be all built up.
I know why they went with what's his face last time. What's his name? The son of Darkseid.
Son of Darkseid.
Not Son of
Or
Darkseid.
Steppenwolf.
Yeah, I know.
He's not a son, but
I know.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
He's like a Loki to Thanos.
Yeah, but I reckon they could go to Sard, a bit more Loki-esque, a bit more trickstery.
Okay.
Could go
I've
Granny
got a name.
Goodness.
Nah, I don't. That won't translate to films. There's no way.
But if you've got a really good
It's
actor,
too
if you've got
goofy.
someone like Kathy Bates,
It's way too goofy.
but it can be done in a certain way. If you've got Kathy Bates in to do it, or somebody like that.
I think they played it off perfectly at the start because obviously this is the first film of the whole saga, so they're going to try and give a hint to what they're setting up. The fact that they said at the start, you know, it says like 30 years, 3 years ago, 3 minutes ago, stuff like that.
Yeah.
They started with 3,000 years ago, and like these things existed. I think it's Vandal Savage.
I think it's Vandal Savage.
I think it must be because they've opened that with 3,000 years ago. That's probably when he would have been like
Maybe
something happened.
I think that would be exciting to see them try and do Vandal Savage, try and get someone to play him as well.
Yeah.
I'd be mad, but
It's much easier
I
to
just can't
translate
look
to
past
film.
what he said. And it's called Gods and Monsters, his first era, and I can't look past that.
Yeah, that's true.
I feel like they've got to do some gods in there.
I think that maybe there's like a Wonder Woman villain or something.
Oh, my wonder.
Yeah, I don't know.
Sorry, could be, but I don't know. I'm gonna go Desart, and you can go with what did you go for? Yeah, Vandal Savage. So we'll see.
Definitely will be.
Little prediction in there. We'll come back in 5 years and see what we're doing. I think that wraps it up.
Yep.
Thank you all very much for watching. What does that make it in the end? What, 3.7?
3.5 and yes, 3.75.
3.75, yeah. So not a bad rating. I think, again...
That might be the highest so far.
We'll have to work it out.
I'm pretty sure it is.
We're getting a door. I promise you we're getting a door. But we'll be back next week for another podcast. It might
Week
be a couple
after.
of weeks.
It'll be
Week after.
Fantastic Four.
Yes, when Fantastic Four comes out, I am so excited for that.
I'm way more excited for that.
Yeah, great.
That's probably quite biased actually, but I am. I just like.
Yeah, no, it just looks amazing.
The stuff that they revealed so far as well.
It's the biggest MCU
which
film
they shouldn't
in a long
have, but
time.
yeah.
But yeah, we'll be back for that in a couple of weeks' time. Make sure you're following us on TikTok, Instagram, all that lovely stuff. And we'll be back in 2 weeks' time for another Gradient show. See you in a bit.